From the home of the Pirates, we're at beautiful PNC Park. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Okay, all set to go. And stepping in is the speedy Garrett Mitchell. The pitch. That one finds the zone, and this one is off and running. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Popped up, and that's a foul ball. Skenes, in his second season, 22 years old. A former first-round pick in 2023. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Oneil brings it in with a nice running grab. And now it's William Contreras. Foul ball. Two outs. Ground ball left side. Slings to first, and that is the inning. Back here in Pittsburgh, here's Oneil Cruz. Here comes a pitch. Ripped to short. Fires over to Hoskins. One up, one down. Now the number 2 hitter, Ezequiel Duran.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Inside, just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And a foul ball. Slider misses outside. Liner caught it second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And that's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt.
0-1.
The pitch. Hard ground ball for a base stop. They're waving around Duran. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. 1-0.
Back-to-back base hits. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Jack Sawinski at the plate now. That's ball 1.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
And the 1-0. And a big swing and a miss.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that's outside. First and second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. And we're back. New inning getting started. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. And the right-hander back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. His 11th of the year, and we're level. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Gavin Sheets up now for the Brewers. That one ripped. Reynolds going back on this one. Grabs it right up against the wall. And now here is Luis Rengifo. First pitch misses. And that one hammered. Get out of town. A monster shot to right. It's their second home run of the inning. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1. Sal Frelick getting ready to hit. First pitch, and he just misses. 2 runs across in the inning here in the second game of the series. Late swing, foul to the left. Here's a 1-1.
2. 1-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Andrew Monasterio will hit next. Not even close there. And it's 1-0. And that one is lifted in the air. Oneil brings it in. And that'll do it. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. And a pitch. Out towards right center field. Coming on. Pulls it in on the run. 1 down. Here's the catcher, Henry Davis.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
And there's a ball. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Drops into the glove. And there are 2 down. Here's Tyler Oneil. In the air, center field. Mitchell gets under it. He's there. He's got it. And that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Tyler Black. Skenes back to work. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And it's 1-1.
1-1.
The line and the pitch. Swing and he breaks his bat. And there's 1 down. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. And that's outside. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 down, base is empty. Now a drag bunt, third base side. And he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. Back to the mound, he's got it. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. 2 outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Ahmed Rosario. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul ball there. Got it. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here at PNC Park. And now Oneil Cruz. The line to kick the pitch. In the air out towards right center. Sizes this one up. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Duran, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1-0.
In the air, right side. Bounces over the wall and found ground, and it's an automatic double. 1 down. Now J.D. Martinez at the plate. And fouled off. Duran, the runner at second with 1 away. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Gone. His 26th of the year, and they add a couple more. It's 3-2.
He dropped the ball right there. Got a fastball down at the knees where he'd prefer it. So many times now, guys are having to adjust to the elevated fastball. So I'm sure his eyes got big when he saw that one coming.
Ryan Reynolds here. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Nabs it, 2 down. Up next for the Pirates, Brandon Bell. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Up the middle. Fires over to Hoskins. 3rd out. Back here in Pittsburgh, on to the 4th. Up now for Milwaukee, William Contreras. And a pitch. Late on that fastball. Contreras, in his 5th season, 27 years old, and he won the Silver Slugger at his position in the National League last year. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground. And that squirts through.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Hoskins in the box now, takes strike 1. The Pirates leading by a run, top half of inning number 4. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the...
Fastball to letters, frozen for strike 3. And now the right fielder, Gavin Sheets. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off. Line drive.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Rengifo takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. 2 outs. That one the other way, and that's just foul. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 3. Bottom 4 to the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Jack Sawinski. The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Hayes stands in now and watches strike 1. Sawinski on at first. Nobody out. Next offering popped in the air. Right field. Makes the catch for the out. Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit. Popped out foul ground first time through. That one a little bit high. Ball 1. Woodruff throws to first. Sawinski dives back in safely. The 1-0. Runner takes off. Pitches low. Throw to second. Ow. Fought off foul. And another ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And now the 0-1.
Ball.
And that one upstairs.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And the righty deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Ready now for the 5th inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. The wind of the pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, these Brewers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Out to short. Cruz on the run. Throw to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. And now Andrew Monasterio. Flied to right his first time. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Out to short. Cruz. Save!
He's in there.
Tyler Black up now for the Brewers. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Strike one.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So digging in, Garrett Mitchell. That one's in there, 0-1. The Pirates up by a run here in the second game of the series. Out to short. Tosses to first. That ends the frame.
Sorry if the mascot hip-hop material. Sorry if I'm selling.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Oneil Cruz. Woodruff back to work. On the ground to first. Throws to first in time. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. Digging in, Ezequiel Duran. High fly ball out to center field. Mitchell gets under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And here is J.D. Martinez. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 4-2.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Base is empty with 2 away. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
1 run across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5. Now a screamer into the outfield. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brandon Bell. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Man on second, 2 down. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. And another ball. Bounced out to short. Black. The throw to first. They limit the damage here. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Ahmed Rosario. And a pitch. Right through there for a strike. That's to third. Hayes. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Next for the Brewers, William Contreras. 1 for 2. First offering, and it just misses.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. He's already homered in this game. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No ball. 1 strike.
Out to short, Cruz. Sends it across to first. And Milwaukee is set down in order.
Check 1 2 1 2. You know how it goes.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Yadi Chirinos.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the ball.
Now, Jack Sawinski. And he deals. Hammered, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Now a chance for Key Brian Hayes. Ball 1 low. Runner at first with no outs here. Righty to the plate. Swing and a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. He's in there.
Couple of singles back to back. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Davis in the box now. No balls and a strike. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Slow roller to third. Monasterio. Off balance feed. There's one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer. So 2 down now, and here is Tyler Oneil. Right back to him on the mound. Sends it to first, and Oneil is retired. And that is the inning. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Gavin Sheets. And here it comes. Left field. Martinez moves towards it. Makes the grab, 1 down. Next for Milwaukee, Luis Rengifo. He's already homered here in this one. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
The Brewers trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ball popped up. Martinez running hard to get it. Grabs it on the run. And there are 2 outs. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. And there's the strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm. Set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
That one catches the zone, and the count is 0-2. The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that's outside. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at PNC Park, and the batter will be the shortstop, Oneil Cruz. Here comes a pitch. Boots it. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out. Ezequiel Duran, the next Pirate to hit. Chirinos, 31 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. outside. And now it's even 1-1.
One strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. At the plate for Pittsburgh, J.D. Martinez. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here in Pittsburgh, we go to the 8th. Up now for Milwaukee, Andrew Monasterio. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
No ball. One strike.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. That one gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
At the plate, Tyler Black. Fastball for a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Next offering is in for a strike. At the belt and fires. Goes down looking. So the batting order turns over. And now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know,
and that should be extra bases. Monasterio around second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
The tying run at the plate. Lifted in the air, out to left. Martinez makes the grab on the run. And now the catcher comes up to hit. William Contreras. Right through there for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And that one fouled off. Tying run at the plate. That one hit to right. And it stays fair. In comes the run from second. And it's a 1-run game.
Big RBI for him right there. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Pirates with a new arm on the mound, David Bednar.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
And now it's going to be Rhys Hoskins. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
That one misses. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Martinez has a beat on it. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Tim Hill.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
And a base hit right there. And the leadoff man aboard.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
The lefty, the 1-0. That one missed.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Right through there for a strike. And a pitch. And another ball.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
The other way. And that's a fair ball. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Totally tied up with that inside pitch.
Now here is Jack Sawinski. And a swing and a miss.
No ball. One strike.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A gigantic blast. Home run number 20 on the year, and they boost their lead. It's 8-4.
The slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and he did.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Trevor McGill.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And there's a foul ball. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. He swings and fouls one off. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the second game of the series. Strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Pitch misses there, and the count 1-2. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. Tyler Oneil, the next Pirate to hit. Wouldn't chase that time. That one in triple digits.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Into the outfield, base hit. And that turns the lineup over. Now it's the shortstop, Oneil Cruz. 0 for 4 with 3 ground outs and a flyout. And first offering is fouled off. Oneil off of first with 2 away. Check on the runner. Oneil back in on a dive. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Now he breaks his bat, and that ends the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the right fielder, Gavin Sheets.
Gavin Sheets.
Aroldis Chapman gets handed the rock out of the pen. 25th appearance of the year for him. As the lefty gets to work, there's a strike. Chapman, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a 2-seamer, and occasionally works in a splitter. And a base hit right there.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Hits the top of the wall. Around third.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Next to hit, Sal Frelick. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. No outs. Runner on second. Got him swinging. He's 2 outs away. Next for the Brewers, Andrew Monasterio. 1 for 3. Yeah, that's a little bit high. Yeah, that's ball 1. Man at second. Slider misses outside. On the ground to third. Hayes to first. He's out. 2 away. So they're down to their final out. And now the shortstop, Tyler Black. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Check swing on a 1-0. Appeal to third. And he went around. That's ruled a swing. Kicks and fires. They're down to their final strike.
That front-door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, I'd say we got treated to a good one. Gotta love a game when you get 13 runs on the board. A lot of offense, but it doesn't end in a blowout. Tons of really good at-bats to look back on in this one.
And this one ends with the score 8-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Hello.
You're now our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, Woodruff on 14 hits. With one error, they left